Hey all, Russ RVerTV. Welcome to sunny Arizona. Check it out. We're almost up to exit 9. We're heading to Lake Havasu. We're going to Lowe's this morning. Get some plumbing parts. All this week, they're saying storms coming through one after another. Not big ones, just bands of rain. They're dumping in California right now and then coming through. Okay, here's our exit. I don't think, maybe once before I ran the wipers in the van. Not bad though, huh? Yeah, go down and get some parts and then get going on this plumbing. Actually, I'm getting down to the end of the build as far as I'm going to take it. The plumbing, a little more electrical in the kitchen cabinet's the main thing. Then I'll probably have a couple days of odds and ends, but I'm not going to stress on that. The goal, hopefully, is to be able to go film this weekend. Friday for sure I'll be on quartzite. I might even spend the night down there. I don't know if I can get this van done enough. Boy, look at them trucks. They just pile off the freeway here. Because they're coming out of California, they want fuel. And these are the first truck stops. As soon as you get out of California, these guys are constantly. This is probably one of the busiest intersections on I-40 and around Havasu area, because you got Pilot and Love's and then that Chevron there. Alrighty, well, let's keep on going through the rain. I'll come back when I see blue sky, hopefully. Yay, look, blue sky. Look how pretty that is. Look at the clouds. This is, that's that road to Havasu Heights. That's where you can camp, BLM. There too. Nice. Okay, well, we're almost in the Havasu. We're about 10 minutes out. It's getting nicer. Hey, check out all the rigs. Look up here on the left. That's that Lone Tree BLM area. You know, it's pretty cool, really, if you think about it. Here's Lake Havasu, a very touristy, kind of pricey. All them RV parks, they are not cheap at all. A lot of them are resorts. But you can stay just outside of town here for free in Lake Havasu, so not bad. All right, on into Havasu. Well, we're behind a Red Bull truck. Looks like the rain just got done here. You know, one thing about these clouds like this in the desert, well, two things. One, the desert flowers after this rain, I guarantee you it will heat up. This is a desert, mid-March. Heck yeah, it's going to get hot. We'll be in the 80s before you know it, 90s. And then also the sunsets and sunrises are just beautiful when you have these kind of clouds. I'll try to catch one, hopefully this week. Alright, there's the big airport on the left. And right up here on the right's Walmart and all that. I don't need to go there today. Red Bull. Have your sugar water. That stuff's nasty. Yuck. Okay, not too much farther. Matter of fact, I need to get a little fuel. just past Lowe's, there's a little gas station. I always get my fuel. Alright, almost there. Alright, there's our destination, Lowe's. Yay. But I'm gonna go get some fuel, turn around, come right back. Only take a sec. Be back. Okay, all fueled up. Yeah, those truck stops up on I-40. Here's Lowe's, yay. They're expensive. They're like 20-some cents a gallon higher on diesel than it is in town. So I usually fill up when I'm here. Okay, I know this parking lot well. Alright, I'll get parked. We'll get in the back. I brought most of the parts I have with me, and hopefully it's only going to take 2 trips in the store to get everything. I'm not going to plumb it here. I'm going to do that this evening, but let's go buy some parts. Alrighty. Hey, this worked perfect. Is feeding 14 volts back to the batteries. Yay. There's a little voltmeter here. I got 13.4. Charged them right up. Actually, I got 3 or 4 little voltmeters and a couple more coming in. And look at this. I got the inverter on. We got 110 power. That's a 110 volt light. So I can see. Brought my little stool. Too cool for school. I'm not going to plumb the whole thing here, but what I do is I'm going to chase parts. I want to get a few measurements because there's some tubing I need to get for the intake. I got that yellow jug there. That's going to be my gray water for now. Done deal. Alright. Should have plenty of tubing. I got a few fittings right here. So I'm going to kind of lay it out and then plumb it. Also, I have the C-Flow. I just got a little one, little pump. You just put tubing on them. And I got the little pressure tank. That way the pump doesn't kick on and off. This is an accumulator. It'll allow it to build up pressure. And it makes the pump run a lot easier. Got the 12 volt right there. I need to figure out a switch for this. I have switches back at the van cave. So, but C-Flow, they're a good, you know, they're a marine pump. A lot of people put them in boats. So, in all saying that, I need to get some measurements. Then I'm going to go into Lowe's. And what they don't have here, we're going to go to Home Depot. Yay! But I've done this a couple times when I'm chasing little parts like this. Otherwise, it's like 10 trips back to the hardware store because you always forget something. And why not? I got a van, got power. This darn thing, I gotta remember to close these. They were rattling on me. So is the handle. I gotta tape those down or something. Oh well, get used to it. Plus I think I'll put a little piece of rubber. I have some rubber matting. I'll put a little piece of rubber so it's not sitting directly on the wood. I can do that. Alright. All this turned out good. This got stain yesterday and 1 coat of urethane on these. double urethane walls, ceiling. I'll give this one more coat before I set the stove and the sink. So we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. I might put a little thought into some shelves too. I'm not going to get too fancy on that. But it'd be nice to have a little something for this summer. So anyway, we'll work on that too. Alrighty, well, let me get busy on some measurements. I'm going to run into Lowe's and I'll be back. Alright, here we are, Lowe's. Been here once or 10 times. Oh no, I kind of prefer Lowe's over Home Depot for some stuff. Especially like plumbing and paint and all that. Plumbing, here we come. You know, on Amazon, those faucets there, I got that kitchen faucet for like $40 on Amazon. In here they want a couple hundred. Alright, here we go. I don't need any of that drain pipe. Okay, that's sink stuff. Nope. Don't need any of that. I'm looking more for like PEX and plastic hose type fittings. Here we go, PEX. There it is. Okay, I'll be here a while. I'll see you in the van. Alrighty, got my parts. Yay. I changed my mind again on the tanks. And I got my electrical for the shower power, the plugs for that, clamps, fittings, all kinds of good stuff. So we're there. But they didn't. And they were out of a few things, of course. Home Depot have them. It's just minor plumbing pieces and parts. Little fittings. See, the worst part is you got to go with all this hose, clamps, mount it, get it all in there good. So it'll work. It'll work good. Okay, I got that lid latch, so I don't have to hear that rattle. So, okay, we're good to go. Look at them little sheds. I bet they sell a bunch of them things there. You know, those cool covers are real popular here in the desert because the sun just cooks, absolutely cooks your vehicle here. But you know, when you're doing a build, this is part of it. Chasing parts. I mean, you spend as much time chasing the parts. You also spend a lot of time just researching what you need on these builds. Everything is custom fit because you're doing your own ideas. You're doing what you want and you're making it fit, especially in such a tiny area like a van, little trailers, whatever you're doing. So I mean, this is a major part. And also you want to shop, get the best prices, and you just got to figure this in. So if you're doing a build, you know that you're going to be doing a lot of this, chasing parts. And you know what I do too, before I even started the build, I did it for like 2 weeks. I spent maybe 3-4 trips, couple hours each, researching parts and getting pricing, just so I know where to shop when I needed stuff too. So remember that when you're doing your own build. Alrighty, up here's Home Depot. Gonna stop just real quick, then we'll head on up to the van cave. Yay! In doing this build, you know, I was kind of lucky too. I had a lot of leftover parts from the old van cargo trailer and work I've done through the years. I always keep my old stuff. So a lot of miscellaneous stuff on this project here I already had. Alright, let me get parked. Be right back. Alright, up we go. Back to the van cave. Blue sky, white clouds, yay! Hey, check out what's passing us. Check this out. It's coming along here. Whoa. Look at that thing. That's a Lowe. Those are custom built coaches out of Oklahoma. Those puppies are around 1.5 million and up. The new ones go for over 2 million. They're like a museum inside. I had friends that had one. And that thing had air operated doors on it like the Jetsons. I mean, it was marble floors. They have a 700 horse diesel engine in them. But those are custom built and they are expensive. They're very high end, very high maintenance. You own one of them, you're gonna spend tens of thousands a year maintaining that thing. There's always in the shop being worked on. They are that complicated when they build. But they're beautiful. If you ever get a chance, check them out. Lowe. Okay, off to the van cave we go. I'm gonna get some plumb next video. I'll show you what I get plumbed. Alright, talk soon.